Where did they come from?
Where did they go?
Where did they come from? Pidgeotto.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Wait What podcast. I'm introducing you this time for a change. As always, I'm with my good pal Stephen.
Hello. See, that's how you co-host. You don't say anything until you're introduced.
That's a good job.
Yeah, look at that. Nailed it.
Okay, I will do better next time.
Yeah. That'd be great.
So we're at episode 7.
Yeah, shit.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
I did, actually. Yeah.
Good.
I was ill, which was a bit of a downer.
A little bit.
But other than that, it was fine.
Good.
Still managed a few beers throughout my illness. I think they helped. That's what I was telling myself. What about you?
Yeah, it was good, thank you. Nice, quiet one.
You hit the thimble?
We hit the thimble, we hunted the thimble.
You hit the fuck out of the thimble.
It was a successful thimbling.
Why do I thimble so hard?
Happy New Year as well.
Yeah,
I guess, really.
Happy New Year to everyone. It's been a few days, maybe even weeks since New Year. I'm going to record this as quickly as possible to make that seem less true.
Yeah, we're a little bit delayed.
Yeah, we were saying just before we recorded, it's been normally it's been a week and a half to 2 weeks max since recording. But it's been probably 3.5 weeks now since we recorded.
Yeah, it's got to be a good 3 weeks.
And it feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like doing the first one again.
That.
I've got the butterflies.
Aww.
This is going to be a shit episode. We've already rambled for multiple minutes.
Well, on the subject of New Year's,
yeah,
I have a couple of New Year related topics.
Lay them on me.
As I said, we are a little bit delayed, but you know,
just everyone cast your mind back about a week, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Just imagine you have a hangover. It's New Year's Day, and you're listening to us.
Yeah.
Go.
Right. So the first thing is a guy posted to Reddit. It was posted by user The Sweaty Ace.
Nice.
And he is in Sydney, or they are in Sydney, should I say? And they managed to perfectly time Avengers Endgame to have Tony's snap at exactly midnight, and then he just pans the camera up to it outside his window, and you just see all the fireworks going off over the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah, I've seen this video. It's incredibly well timed.
Yeah, he's just got his phone there with the clock showing. It all just matches perfectly. It's incredible timing.
Yeah, I just had normal fireworks.
Yeah, my neighbours set their fireworks off at 1 a.m, so I don't know which time zone they're in. But
Is this the trumpet neighbours?
It is the trumpet neighbours.
Then that doesn't need any explanation for me. For everyone listening, they have no idea what I mean. But for me, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to explain it.
I wouldn't bother.
No. So
it's a great
that
story,
was,
and you'll never know.
But that was incredible. The timing for that. I hope they watched the whole film.
Yeah, me too. And they didn't just find the moment and set it back a minute.
But that was very impressive. And another quick New Year thing: a few New Year traditions that you may not know about. All right, so first up in Yorkshire, just as the clock is about to strike midnight on New Year's Eve, the legend goes that you should say "black rabbits, black rabbits, black rabbits," and then just as the clock chimes 12, you say "white rabbits, white rabbits, white rabbits," and that's for good luck.
That is fucking strange.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Next one.
Was there any reasoning behind that? You're not that prepared.
It's good luck. That is literally all it says. Just say it for good luck.
Okay.
It says "as the legend goes," but then there's no reference to a legend.
Tell you who isn't a legend. You were not well enough prepared. I'm going to find more questions at you over these. Let's go.
Is this just because you haven't got any topics?
Shut up. That doesn't need to be brought up. I have one topic.
Alright, you got one topic. Anyway, second one is, you probably know, it's Scotland. New Year is passionately welcomed with Hogmanay. Celebrations start on the 31st of December and go on for another couple of days. Apparently no one actually knows when it first started, but it's believed to be popularised by when the Vikings invaded Scotland and fires were lit to keep away evil spirits and to celebrate the winter solstice.
What's happened there is Scottish people have just said, we want more than one evening of party.
Yes.
Let's create a legend.
And we also want to set everything on fire.
I'm down.
Yeah, thank you to the Vikings. Moving over to Wales.
Okay.
Now, I'm probably not going to pronounce this right, but Calannig means New Year's gift. And according to tradition, children would call from door to door bearing good wishes for the year to come. This was symbolised by skewered apples stuck with cloves and sprigs of evergreen, which they carried in their hands. This then becomes a decoration and is considered a symbol of luck for the home. So, apples. Apples, fire.
So, apples. And then you just turn and look at me. Got some apples in that fruit basket. Actually, no, I don't. Fuck. 0 luck for me.
Yep.
Just because some oranges and bananas.
They're not lucky.
They're not.
Or are they? I've still got 2 more things to talk about. And I can tell you they're not.
Ah.
Alright, so this next one is about underwear.
Okay.
Yep. In some South American countries...
Don't like how much eye contact you gave me there. We were one wink away from like a confusing moment.
Well.
Oh, he winked. He winked.
So in some South American countries... That's just rude. Your fortunes for the year ahead are all decided by your underwear. People who want to find love wear red underwear for New Year, whilst people who want to get rich should go for yellow, which brings wealth and luck. And if you like a bit of peace and quiet, then white pants are the way to go.
And if you saw yourself, you've got a crap New Year.
Yes, you do.
Crap joke.
We're not on that section yet, Stephen.
We will be.
And then finally, in Ecuador, in South America.
No, it's just pronounced Ecuador, not do Ecuador.
Oh.
It's the silent do.
Oh, the silent.
Yeah.
Okay, in Ecuador, South America. Alright, so to banish any ill fortune or bad things that have happened in the past year, people in Ecuador set fire to scarecrows filled with paper at midnight on New Year's Eve. They also burn photographs of things that represent the past year as a way of putting the past to one side and looking forward. So, again, with the kind of fire-related New Year's.
That one's quite cool, though. I like that. Yeah. That's one that makes probably more sense to me than all the others.
Yeah, there's a bit of kind of logic behind that.
Yeah, the other ones is just children knocking on strangers' doors and saying, "Here's an apple."
Yep.
Good luck.
Yep, pretty much.
Good luck to the kids. And they're going around knocking on strangers' doors. The world is full of messed up people. So as you mentioned, I have like no topics. I was ill, and then I've just had a lot of other things going on at the moment.
I will forgive you.
So I can't have it. This never normally happens. So later on, we're gonna do a little challenge where we'll be telling each other probably shit jokes, and the aim is to not laugh. If you laugh, you lose a point, and then we'll see who loses at the end.
I think it'll be me.
I don't know. I'm in a bit of a giggly bitch mood today.
Yeah, I mean that may help, but overall, I think
You are a natural giggly bitch.
I am.
Yeah. Sometimes I just look at you in the office, and maybe it's my face. Oh God, what a time to have a realization like that.
Can I not look at you when we tell the jokes?
Oh, you have to look me dead in the eye when we tell the jokes.
That's not going to work.
Look at me now. Like this.
I can't.
Don't even blink. Don't even do it. Oh my God, he's laughing now. It is my face.
Oh.
When do you want to do the jokes? This is the least structured episode there will ever be.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of quick.
Do you want to do the quick fire stuff, and then we'll get to the jokes?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put like a timestamp in the show notes, so if people are just like, they don't know what they're doing, they're just chatting shit today, they can just get to the bit that might be funny.
Spoiler alert: we chat shit every day.
Yeah, spoiler alert: we just record this lot. This is probably a little less shitty than the normal chat.
Right. So you may remember around kind of mid-December, there was a story going around about some pigeons in Vegas that appeared to have cowboy hats glued to their heads.
You say you may remember. I do not remember.
Okay, well, around mid-December, there was a story going around about some pigeons in Vegas that had some cowboy hats stuck to their heads.
It's completely unheard of.
So at first it was kind of like that's funny, those pigeons are wearing hats.
Yeah.
And then it became more of a, will that impact how they fly or anything like that? How have the hats been attached to the pigeons?
Where did they come from?
Where did they go?
Where did they come from? Pidgeotto.
Well, it turns out there's 2 pigeons.
Sorry, I really tickled myself about a Pidgeotto joke.
I might win this after all.
Yeah, I told you, like, I'm laughing at everything today.
Well, you're going to love this then.
It's the first day that I've had, like, sleep in like 3 days of ridiculous, like, travelling and studio access and chasing squirrels out my house.
Oh.
Let's not get into that. It's a delicate subject.
Still too soon?
It's far too soon. Yeah. Can't even look at a squirrel now without crying. Tell me about other types of vermin.
These pigeons, 2 of them with hats stuck onto their heads, they were named.
How stuck are we talking? Like, did someone know more nails, these poor things, or...?
I mean, from what I've read, people have said glued, but I don't know if that's actually...
It's taken a very horrible turn, if that's the case.
Yeah, but...
I've gone from, like, that's a great idea, that's hilarious, to fuck whoever did this.
That's the thing. So there was a couple of people that were trying to capture them to, make sure they were okay and they weren't actually harmed.
They used a lasso to try and capture them.
The pigeons used lassos,
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So they captured one of them and they were still looking out for one of them, but they named them. The first one they captured was Cluck Norris.
Nice. I mean, it's not a chicken.
No.
But I accept the pun.
Alright, well, this one might be better then.
Okay.
They were still looking out for Calamity Jane.
Okay, that one's good. Solid work, people of Vegas.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
It is.
It's news stories like that make me...
See a picture.
Oh my god.
I mean, it does look stuck
it's
on.
100% glued on.
It must
Also,
be.
the pigeon kind of looks fake. But yeah, that is 100% glued on.
Yeah.
It has to be. There's no other way that's held on. Either that, they're very well trained.
Maybe.
It looks like Jessie from Toy Story's hat.
Oh, it does. It looks exactly like that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got any update on whether they got the Calamity Jane, but hopefully they did.
Hopefully
and they're
we'll
all
follow up. If anyone knows if
let us know.
He or she was caught, tell us.
And hopefully they weren't harmed or anything. But...
No. The way you looked at me before you said harmed, I thought there was like a shit joke coming, and then there wasn't. And I'm partly happy, but mainly disappointed.
Saving that for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many topics do you have left?
I've got one more.
Okay, do you want me to do mine?
Yeah, why not?
The one topic I prepared? It's a bit of a weird one. I'd like to talk to you about a man who I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name because I will, 1, get it wrong, and 2, probably be offensive, but no more offensive than I'm going to be about his situation anyway. There's a bodybuilder and actor from Kazakhstan called Yuri, and after 8 months of a whirlwind romance, he is finally proposing/marrying his silicone sex doll.
Oh.
Yeah. So he does her Instagram for her, where he documents like their adventures and what they do. He claims that he met her while she was waitressing at a local bar.
Now, I don't want to say he's full of shit.
But you should, because it's true. He, with a straight face, told Central European News that he has to help her with certain things, like walking, because she can't do it on her own. Because she's made of fucking rubber. He didn't say that bit. I added it in. He also says that she's not very helpful in the kitchen and doesn't know how to cook. But even if she did know how to cook, she probably shouldn't be near an open flame. He says that the sex doll's name is Margot.
Ah.
Yeah. So apparently she has a sassy streak.
Well.
Yeah. Not that anyone will ever know because she can't talk. Because she's rubber. He said that they often quarrel and that while she swears, she's a tender soul inside. I think she's rubber inside. But sure. Apparently they've been inseparable since first meeting at the bar. And apparently Yuri claims that he rescued Margot from a young man with questionable intentions. And I don't want to be rude about Yuri, but I think he's the young man with questionable intentions because he's marrying a big old chunk of rubber.
I have a question about them being inseparable.
I think I know where you're going to go with it, but I want to hear.
Did he accidentally use glue instead of lube?
There we go. There's definitely going to be a glue joke. Although that kind of works for anyone, not just a man who's marrying a rubber sex doll.
Yeah.
He apparently said that all the public attention has resulted in some insecurities, and Margot began to develop a complex.
Did she, though?
Yeah, no, I don't think she's developed anything at all. when he presented her photo to the world, there was lots of criticism, and she began to develop a complex. So we decided to have plastic surgery. So in any case, that could be any kind of surgery for her because she is plastic. How weird would that be? Like walking into your, I've just seen a picture of them. It made me laugh. When you walk into the plastic surgeon, you say, "Hey, my other half would like some plastic surgery." Okay, where is she? I'll just go get her. And he like comes in like carrying her in, I imagine. And then he just sort of like sits her in a chair, and the surgeon's just like, "So what part of the plastic am I doing a surgery on?" Do you know what I mean? Apparently, also, just a side note, he's not alone in his commitment to a sex doll. You only read ahead and then you juggle at what you've read. There was a documentary called Silicone Soul, which premiered, whichever way you want to say that, in October, and it took a look at the lives of people like dating sex dolls or any kind of doll, and it was based around Italy's first sex doll brothel.
Fair enough. Have you seen?
It's weird.
I
like how chill you are with the sentence "Italy's first sex doll brothel."
I mean, it just doesn't really surprise me. On a similar note to this, have you ever watched Lars and the Real Girl?
No.
It's a movie with Ryan Gosling, and it's basically around
That Man's Life.
Well, pretty much, yeah. It's around the same sort of thing, where he's extremely shy, doesn't really have any friends, and finds it very difficult to socialise, and then develops this relationship in his head with a doll, and then all his relatives and local community just kind of embrace it, and it is probably worth a watch.
Okay,
but it's it's an odd one.
Okay, I'm in. I'll check it out.
I'd completely forgotten that existed until right now.
Lars and the Real.
Yeah, Lars and the Real Girl.
Lars and the Real Girl. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, strange. There's a picture of them.
Well,
normally I don't point out things on women's bodies, but those boobs are definitely fake. Proud of myself for that.
Enhanced, Stephen.
No. In this case, actually fake. To be fair though, she does look particularly real. I mean, probably the absolute no being able to move, breathe, eat, or actually being alive gives it away in person. But in that photo,
possibly,
it does look a bit.
Yeah, they're going for a nice Titanic moment.
They are, yeah. In this case, though, Jack wouldn't need to find something to float on. He's literally got his own life raft. Pre-blown up.
Alright, quick one. The new BBC series, Dracula. Have you seen their billboards?
Yes, they are incredible.
So clever.
Would you like to describe it to the people listening?
Sure. So
I'll pop it in the show notes if I remember. I didn't put anything in the show notes last time. Lol.
So it's a white billboard, and then on the kind of left-hand side of it, there's just lots of wooden stakes, seemingly put in at random. Mm-hmm. But as the day progresses, and it gets dark, fades. and then the spotlight comes on the side. Mm-hmm. It causes a shadow to look like Dracula's face.
It's so impressive. If anyone hasn't seen it, they need to check it out.
For sure. It's
the most impressive billboard I think I've ever seen. I need to see that. It looks so good.
Yeah, it's real clever.
I need to see the actual show.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet either.
But it's meant to be amazing. I'm in the middle of watching two other things.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm in the middle. Realistically, I'm in the middle of watching 18,000 things. But I've got a long list in my head of things I want to watch. So.
Yep.
I've also had an idea that maybe, just maybe, me and you should watch a film together and record for the podcast. Because I was thinking about watching The Room.
Oh, okay.
You know about The Room?
Yeah, I know of it.
And apparently it's the worst film ever that you have to see.
Okay.
So I kind of want to maybe watch it. We'll watch it maybe with headphones, and we'll just have the mics there, and we'll just discuss it while we watch it, see what happens.
Sounds good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's all of our topics, and
yes,
I feel like we rushed them because we know what's last, and I'm really excited to do it.
Yeah, this is going to be awful.
This is going to be great. Okay, it's time for the Don't Laugh challenge. You ready?
No, not at all.
Neither am I. How do we decide who goes first? Flip a coin?
Yeah, why not?
Great, here we go. ASMR, people. It's just me digging in my pocket to get a pound out. I never have cash on me, but I've been to the studio, which means I have change. Okay, here we go. Right, this is the coin. It's real.
It's not chocolate.
Flip. It's not chocolate. No, it's not chocolate. Heads or tails? What do you want?
Heads.
Oh,
that is a head.
Does that mean I go first, or does that mean you get to go first? I think it means you get to pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I think.
Right. So here's what happens. We go back and forth with bad jokes, and we keep a tally of who is losing.
Yes.
So I will put your name there, and mine there, and then I will keep a tally of who laughs. If you laugh at your own joke, that is also a mark.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Let me just get some smiles out. Okay, there we go. There's all those smiles.
Jesus.
They were the scary smiles. Yeah.
You look like Chandler when he's going for a photo shoot in Friends.
Yeah, I hope that wasn't your first joke. Shit, I'm 1 point down. Okay, you ready?
Whew, okay.
I might put some tense music behind.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, go.
Alright.
I'm already smiling. When you know you can't laugh, everything is like 80% funnier.
Always.
Okay, let me dead in the eye.
I can't look you in the eye.
Does that count? We started. Does that count? Okay.
Alright. Don't wink at me.
I didn't. What are you about? I'm just nervous.
I'm not going to look you in the eye.
You fucking will.
Right. What do you...
Let me climb across the table.
It's not that far to climb.
I mean, we're on the corner of each side. You're not even across from me, and the table's not unfolded. Okay, go.
Okay. What do you call a sleepwalking nun?
I don't know.
A Roman Catholic.
No. No. How does a penguin build its house?
How?
It glues it together.
Oh.
It glues it together. It glues. Come on.
Is repeating it just cheating?
No.
Okay. I got into a fight with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. The odds were against me.
That's I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was tough.
Sounds like a tough day. I phoned the local gym and I asked him if he could teach me how to do splits. He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "Well, I can't make Tuesdays."
Oh yeah, because you got the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That made me laugh more. Your response nearly made me laugh more.
My buddy says he accidentally glued himself to his autobiography. I don't believe it, but it's his story and he's sticking to it.
I was poor.
I know you threw one out that was similar to that earlier, and I was like, oh no.
Okay, this one. What's the difference between a nun at prayer and a nun in the bath?
I don't know.
One has hope in her soul, and the other has soap in her hole. Yes! Yeah, I knew that would get you! Okay. It's great, isn't it?
Oh, damn it.
Thank you, Reddit. I nearly laughed. I don't know if you saw me.
Yeah.
I held that laugh back so much.
It was
Okay.
as soon as you said the first bit.
You twitched, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put like capital I's as like a mark. That's 1 point to you.
My sister didn't believe that I could make a car out of spaghetti, but you should have seen her face when I drove past her.
I've heard that one. Sorry.
Oh.
Do you want to hear a joke about construction? Still working on it.
Alright, well, let me know.
Oh, well, I'll get back to you.
Cool. My roommate says that our house is haunted, but I've been living here for 300 years and I haven't noticed anything.
Clever. That's a clever joke.
It is.
Not so much laughable, but still enjoyable when you think about how it was made.
Alright, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So I met this bloke with a didgeridoo and he was playing Dancing Queen on it. I thought, that's aboriginal. I saw you clench to stop a bit of a laugh there.
Yeah.
It's close, it's close. Okay.
I like that.
Alright, I'm hoping my next one gets you. It got Barry at work.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Barry at work.
Oh, okay. Did you know that
No.
alligators can grow up to 15 feet, but most of them only have 4?
Okay. I threw a boomerang a few years ago, and now I live in constant fear. Last year, though, see it. I was close. I was so close. Yes! Yes! That got Barry. I knew it would get you.
It would have been fine if you didn't, like, goad it out of me.
I'll goad the shit out of you. I've got a few more one-liners, mate.
Oh, no.
I might delete what I've already read. It makes everything a lot clearer. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. You haven't got much time to catch me up.
All right. Yesterday, a beautiful girl asked me if I wanted to watch a movie. She said, "What would you like to see?" I said, "You pick." She said, "No, you pick." I went, "I don't care, you pick." And she said, "Sir, there are people behind you that are waiting to buy tickets." Yeah. You know, because she's the cashier.
Yeah, she's the cashier.
Yeah.
And you're in the queue.
Yeah.
I get it. Someone's stolen my mood ring. Don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, that's a shame. Was it insured?
No.
Oh.
It's precious to me. Gonna have a vending machine for £1. It's really annoying. What it might be, I don't know. I haven't got my mood ring to check. Yes! Counting that. I think I'm funnier than my joke.
God damn it.
Joe, it's 3-0.
Yeah. How did the doctor cure the invisible man?
I don't know.
He took him to the ICU.
Oh, that was close. That gave me a tingle in places.
Oh.
Do you know my grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo? Because he stole a heart so the lion's dead.
See, what I need to do is not look at you.
Why?
It's definitely your face.
I'm counting that laugh. Even if it was following the sentence, it's definitely your face. I think I need some plastic surgery. I might call up Yuri and see who we got to do his plastic girlfriend. I mean, he's doing his plastic girlfriend, if you know what I mean.
I told my friend that he really shouldn't be using a straw, and he replied, "Yeah, I know, it's bad for the environment." And I said, "Sure, there's that, but it's just a really weird way of eating spaghetti."
I didn't see that coming. This one's difficult because this one makes me laugh, so I have to read it out to you, but not find it funny. To the guy on crutches dressed in camouflage that just stole my phone, you can hide, but you can't run.
3 brothers aged 92, 94 and 96 live in a house together. One night, the 96-year-old draws a bath, puts his foot in and pauses. He yells down the stairs, "Was I getting in or out of the bath?" The 94-year-old yells back, "I don't know, I'll come up and see." He starts up the stairs and pauses, then he yells, "Was I going up the stairs or coming down?" The 92-year-old was sitting at the kitchen table having coffee, listening to his brothers. He shakes his head and says, "I sure hope I never get that forgetful." He knocks on wood for good luck. He then yells, "I'll come up and help you both as soon as I see who's at the door."
I'm keeping this clean streak.
You are. You're doing very well.
The other day, my dog ate all my Scrabble tiles. Now he's leaving me little messages all around the house.
Well, yeah.
It's a mess.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
One's a heavy animal and the other one's a little lighter.
One's really heavy, but the other's a little lighter.
Yeah. Why does Humpty Dumpty love autumn?
Why?
Because Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Oh, I'm glad. I think I've only got one left.
2.
Okay.
I've won then. This is great.
Yeah.
I think we should let the internet decide your forfeit.
Aw. Wait, hang on. We didn't say there'd be a forfeit.
I've just decided.
I didn't agree to this.
I did. And as majority vote.
It's 50-50.
I'm taller than you. I get more of a vote.
I'm heavier. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
People always ask where I got my incredibly detailed tattoo done, but they never believe me when I tell them I got it in Spain. Nobody expects the Spanish ink precision.
I nearly laughed more at you stumbling over saying ink precision.
Yeah, I've been practicing that.
Not well enough.
No.
Okay, just I've got one joke to get through and not laugh at my own thing.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
No, I want this clean sheet. Here we go. He said clean sheep. What's the difference between a... No. 1 second.
Sorry, what was that?
No.
What's the difference
What's
between
the
1 second?
What's the difference between a dirty bus terminal and a lobster with boobs?
I was going to put this one in. One's a crusty bus station and the other's a busty crustacean.
Yes, it is. I love that joke.
Classic.
That's an absolute classic.
Yeah.
So, you lost 4 times. I lost 0 times.
Well.
You lose.
Good game.
Good game. They were terrible jokes.
They were awful.
But I kind of want to know if anyone else has a terrible joke that they think will make me or Jono laugh, tweet us at waitwhatfm, and then I will read them to Jono. If we get a few, I'll read them in the next episode. If we just get like one or two, I'll just read them to you as they come up.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Yeah,
fun. Try and make us laugh.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Wait, didn't you have one more?
Oh yeah. You ready for the last joke, Jono? This one I've won anyway.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You know what they say about cliffhangers?